देखो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग ओवर हियर। यहाँ पे हमने देखा कि ये स्पर्मेटोगोनिया है सामने सामने, एंड यहाँ पे स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस हो रहा है, यहाँ पे oogenesis हो रहा है। स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस आपको पता है, नाउ इन बोथ ऑफ देम स्पर्मेटोगोनिया एंड oogonia, oogonia is the initial cell, ठीक है। तो प्यूबर्टी पे देखो, दिस इज स्टार्टिंग एट प्यूबर्टी, यहाँ पे प्यूबर्टी लिखा हुआ है क्या, यहाँ पे प्यूबर्टी लिखा हुआ है, नो नो, यहाँ पे प्यूबर्टी नहीं लिखा हुआ है, ऑलराइट। So spermatogonia, these are the cells which are present on the lining of the testis. उनमें माइटोसिस हो रहा है, ग्रोथ हो रही है, डिफरेंशिएशन हो रहा है, they are forming primary spermatocytes. Similarly, यहाँ पे देखो fetal life लिखा हुआ है, fetal life. तो fetal life में ही when the baby is not even born, fetal life में ही oogonia जो है, oogonia, they undergo mitosis, differentiation, growth and form the primary oocyte. And about the number I had told you, मैंने आपको बोला था 20 weeks old fetus में कितना कितना oogonia in oogonia is plural, oogonium is singular, oogonia is plural. So 20 weeks old fetus में कितना oogonia रहता है, it is approximately, who can tell me the answer, I can see, very good, excellent, 6 to 7 million. तो 6 to 7 million oogonia रहता है before birth, around 20 weeks old fetus में, ठीक है। so वो oogonia जो है, now that oogonia is there, it starts undergoing mitosis, देखो it starts undergoing mitosis differentiation, वो उसकी ग्रोथ होती है, and it takes a structure, it forms a structure। देखो कुछ नहीं हुआ उसमें, mitosis मतलब it has just multiplied by the help of mitosis, increased in size, and now it is called primary oocyte। primary oocyte, और ये सब fetal life में ही हो रहा है, fetal life में ही हो रहा है। अच्छा, अब यहाँ पे देखो, this spermatogenesis is simple, यहाँ पे क्या क्या हो रहा है, प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट बना माइटोसिस डिफरेंशिएशन से, उसके बाद मियोसिस होता है। सो यहाँ पे क्रोमोसोम नंबर इज 2n, हाँ 46 है ना, तो 2n है। यहाँ पे फर्स्ट मियोटिक डिवीजन में व्हाट हैपेंस, द क्रोमोसोम नंबर इज हाफ्ड, ऑलराइट, द क्रोमोसोम नंबर इज हाफ। तो क्या हुआ यहाँ पे, प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट्स ने मियोसिस किया तो सेकेंडरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट बन गया है ना, तो द क्रोमोसोम नंबर इज हाफ। तो देखो यहाँ पे जस्ट लुक एट दिस, प्यूबर्टी के टाइम पे माइटोसिस हैज टेकन प्लेस, तो 1 से 2, 2 से 4 सेल्स ऐसे बन गए, एंड देन उसमें से कुछ सेलेक्ट हुआ, एंड दैट हैज एंटर्ड द मियोटिक डिवीजन, मियोसिस 1 हुआ, मियोसिस 1 के बाद 2 सेल हो गए, and then the product of first meiotic division is called secondary spermatocyte। पहले इसको देखते हैं, ये simple process है, is called secondary spermatocyte। ये secondary spermatocyte है। उसके बाद second meiotic division, you know meiosis takes place in 2 phases, this is meiosis 1, meiosis 2। So this also is completed, and then at the end you have 4 cells which are haploid, so second stage में the chromosome number is same। So you have this spermatids, these are spermatids, and spermatids undergo they develop this head, acrosome, middle piece, neck, tail, and they develop into spermatozoa, this is called spermiation। So simple process hua, and spermatozoa are released, and you know the entire route they are released, and then you know what all route they take, वो पूरा retetestis, epididymis, and all those routes, you know, and finally they reach the vas deferens, and from the vas deferens they enter, after receiving the secretion from all the accessory glands, they are led out by the penis, which is the copulatory organ। so मेल का तो सिंपल है, फीमेल में जब बात आती है, तो यहाँ पे हम यहाँ पे स्टॉप किया था हमने कि एट बर्थ, तो fetal life में 20 weeks में I told you was 6 to 7 million or millions of oogonia, और वो oogonia start developing into primary oocyte। अब primary oocyte जो है, at birth, how many primary oocytes are present, primary oocyte बन गया है ना, so at birth how many primary oocytes are present, 2 million, ये 2 million, तो नंबर तो डिक्रीज हो गया। अब पहले तो ऐसा होना चाहिए ना, you must be thinking कि 6 to 7 million से तो oogonia से तो 6 to 7 primary oocyte बनना चाहिए, but how come this has happened that the number is decreased? This number has decreased because of a phenomena called What is that phenomena called? Follicular atresia. Follicular atresia. ठीक है. So primary oocyte बने. अब as a rule primary oocyte को they have to undergo meiosis. They have to undergo meiosis. इस stage पे the female is born with 2 million primary oocytes. The female is born with 2 million primary oocytes. अब उन 2 मिलियन में से भी, वो जो 2 मिलियन में से भी प्यूबर्टी के टाइम पे कितने प्रेजेंट रहते हैं? जस्ट 60,000 to 80,000, 60,000 to 80,000, है ना. मतलब बर्थ हुआ zero age to whenever the female attains puberty, that is 11 to 12 years. उस पीरियड के टाइम पे भी there is decrease in number. There is follicular atresia happening. So follicular atresia keeps happening before birth, after birth, after puberty, throughout. ये कब तक होते रहता है follicular atresia? तब तक होता रहता है जब तक सारे follicles खत्म नहीं हो जाए. And when the follicles, all the follicles of both the ovaries are over, then the female is said to be gone. In which phase? She is said to be gone in the menopause. ठीक है, menopause में चली जाती है. तो menarche होता है onset of puberty, मतलब onset of menstrual cycle, and menopause होता है stoppage of the menstrual cycle. उसके बारे में भी बात करेंगे. अच्छा, हमने यहाँ तक डिफरेंशिएशन पढ़ा था. ये तो नंबर की बात हो गई. अब आ जाओ यहाँ पे. ओगोनिया बना fetal life में, primary oocyte बना. birth से ही the female has in her body primary oocyte. After birth, the primary oocyte they try to enter into meiosis. They try to enter into meiosis. तो meiosis first enter करना शुरू करते हैं. तो meiosis first में जब वो enter करना शुरू करते हैं, तो the first meiosis is arrested. 2 बार इनका डेवलपमेंट अरेस्ट होता है. सबसे पहली बार मियोसिस 1 के प्रोफेज 1 में डिप्लोटीन स्टेज में दे गेट अरेस्टेड. ओके, तो वहां पे अरेस्ट होते हैं. एंड at that time they are present in the female body. And at puberty now they try, the primary oocyte, they had tried to undergo the meiotic division, लेकिन उनका डेवलपमेंट, उनका मियोसिस अरेस्ट हो गया प्रोफेज 1 पे. एंड प्रोफेज 1 के टिपिकली डिप्लोटीन स्टेज पे. ठीक है, तो फीमेल के बॉडी में बहुत सारे अरेस्टेड प्राइमरी oocytes हैं. नाउ शी हैज दोस अरेस्टेड प्राइमरी oocytes which again their number decreases due to follicular atresia, and it becomes at puberty it is 60,000 to 80,000. इतने सारे arrested primary oocyte लेकर के she is there at puberty. Now at puberty, when these primary oocytes are arrested at this stage, उसके बाद what happens is, जैसे ही there is puberty takes place, there is secretion of hormones like FSH and LH. तो क्या होता है? The arrested primary oocyte which was arrested at the prophase 1 stage, it completes its meiotic 1 division, and the first division is unequal. It is an unequal cytoplasmic division. जो cytoplasm का division है ना, that is unequal. इसका एक evolutionary significance है. एक ही उसमें से functional cell बनता है, which is the secondary oocyte. एक ही बनता है. This is all after puberty, all right. और एक छोटा सा सेल बनता है which is having minimum of cytoplasm, that is called the polar body, first polar body. So first polar body का कोई भी significance नहीं है. It's not used in reproduction, it's not used in fertilization. So unequal. Why is this the division of cytoplasm unequal, so that only one functional ovum could be formed? Imagine सबके सब अगर functional हो जाते, तो all the time both the ovaries would be filled with functional ovums, with functional secondary oocytes, and so much so that the ovary would not be able to take their load, और बाद में उनको ही uterus में जाना है for उनको ही बाद में जा करके implant होना है uterus में. All right, so this is your secondary oocyte, and at this stage, in the secondary oocyte stage, it is released at the time of ovulation. सो यहाँ पे अगेन ये जो सेकेंडरी oocyte स्टेज है ना, यहाँ पे भी वो अरेस्ट होता है. मतलब सेकेंडरी oocyte किसका प्रोडक्ट है? प्राइमरी oocyte ने बनाया सेकेंडरी oocyte, बट सेकेंडरी oocyte इज स्टिल नॉट कंप्लीट, अभी ओवम नहीं बना है. सो दिस सेकेंडरी oocyte is arrested at the metaphase 2. Metaphase 2. तो 2 बार growth has been arrested. पहली बार प्राइमरी oocyte जब meiosis 1 करना चाहता था, that time it was arrested at prophase 1. Prophase 1 के diplotin stage पे it got arrested, and then it waited there at the time of puberty. And out of them, out of 60,000 to 80,000, I think 400 to 450 get the opportunity to enter into the menstrual cycle. And usme se, whenever it enters into the menstrual cycle, all the events that take place, how follicles are maturing and forming, and what happens exactly, I want to discuss in the next slide. तो पहली बार तो वो पहुंच गया सेकेंडरी oocyte स्टेज में. यहाँ तक secondary oocyte stage say it had to become the ovum, but it could not, because at this stage the meiosis was arrested at the metaphase 2 stage. So is stage mein at the time of ovulation it is released, and finally, so we should not use the term ovum. The release of ovum from the Graafian follicle, this is a wrong statement. The release of secondary oocyte from the Graafian follicle is actually called ovulation, is actually called ovulation. ठीक है? All right. तो सबसे पहले बर्थ के टाइम से स्टार्ट करते हैं. बर्थ के टाइम से स्टार्ट करते हैं. So 20 weeks, there are 6 to 7 millions. Oogonia, birth, there is 2 million. Puberty, there is 60,000 to 80,000. There is 60,000 to 80,000 primary oocytes. So let us just name the cells, and let us name their form. Even NCERT has written about how many the number of oogonia in the fetal stage. If you read NCERT, you will find all these the numbers, the data is given over. That is very, very important. So birth के time पे यहाँ तो oogonia है, and oogonia ने फिर प्राइमरी oocyte बनाया. oogonia ने प्राइमरी oocyte बनाया. So NCERT says that the fetal ovary has a couple of millions of gametes. Mother has millions of oogonial cells. All right. So you have to know this. And then oogonia से बना प्राइमरी oocyte. तो ये वाला stage, and then जब वो प्राइमरी oocyte बना, when it formed the primary oocyte, at what stage it was arrested? So primary oocyte जो बना था, it tried to enter the meiosis. ठीक है, ये meiosis करना चाहता था, but it was arrested at prophase 1 stage. Arrested at prophase 1. ठीक है, तो ये प्राइमरी oocyte अब वेट कर रहा है. नाउ अब यहाँ पे अरेस्ट हो गया. Alright, so as the female enters the menstrual cycle, and these were waiting, ये अपने नंबर के लिए वेट कर रहे थे. तो इमेजिन ऐसा सिनेरियो है, कुछ ऐसा सिनेरियो है. ये मान लो ओवरी है, दिस इज द ओवरी, और यहाँ पे करीब इतने सारे 60,000 to 80,000 फॉलिकल्स आर वेटिंग कि उनका चांस आ जाए. और मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल में कोई इसमें से कोई एक ऐसा सेलेक्ट होता जा रहा है, एवरी रिप्रोडक्टिव साइकिल एक कोई ऐसा सेलेक्ट हो जा रहा है जिसका डेवलपमेंट कंप्लीट हो रहा है, बाकी दे आर वेटिंग. तो उसमें से सिर्फ 400 to 450 आर सेलेक्टेड. ठीक है, so throughout her reproductive cycle, a female can produce only 400 to 450 eggs, depending upon कितने कितने टाइम का उसका रिप्रोडक्टिव साइकिल है, and at what time, at what age did the menstrual cycle start. So 60,000 to 80,000 primary oocytes हैं, dictate oocytes हैं, and they are all waiting for their turn to come so that they could enter the menstrual cycle. तो आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि फीमेल के बॉडी में प्यूबर्टी में ना, दिस इज द कांस्टेंट नंबर ऑफ डिक्टियोसाइट्स, तो इसी के यही ये इतना ही नंबर रहता है। अब इसमें से भी सिर्फ 400 टू 450 ही एंटर कर पाते हैं मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल। सो ऑल द टाइम वेदर द फीमेल इज लाइक 12 years एज में, सपोज a primary oocyte has entered the menstrual cycle and has become a Graafian follicle, और उसमें से ovulation हुआ और menstruation हुआ। फिर अगर वो 30 years की हो गई, तो इन्हीं में से कोई is going to enter the menstrual cycle, इन्हीं primary oocytes में से। जब वो 36 की हुई तभी भी इसी bunch में से, you can see the source is same, only it becomes older and older. The primary oocyte which was released at 12 years was young and was active. लेकिन by 30, after 30, 36, 42, 43 इस इन एजेस में आने के बाद जो primary oocyte इसमें से निकल के which enters the menstrual cycle, that has become very old, and that's why वो जितने भी it is said that the female should get pregnant before 30 years. तो वो जो late pregnancies है उसके disadvantages यही हैं, that the quality of the primary oocyte is not that good that it used to be when it was young. ठीक है, तो as the age progresses, देखो bunch तो यही है, इसी में से प्राइमरी oocyte जो है, इसी में से मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल जाके इसी में से सेकेंडरी oocyte बनेगा। ऑल राइट, तो ये इसी कलेक्शन में से बनेगा। दिस कलेक्शन गेट्स ओल्डर एंड ओल्डर विद एज। तो ये जो कॉन्जेनाइटल मैलफंक्शंस के केसेस होते हैं ना इन विमेन ऑफ एजेस ऑफ 36, 35 प्लस, तो उनमें ये चीजें कॉमन होती हैं, कॉन्जेनाइटल मैलफंक्शंस एंड डिसऑर्डर्स इन दी fetus, because ये जो इनका जो प्राइमरी oocytes होता है ना, that are not so active. I hope you have understood this. तो अब ये 60,000 to 80,000 dictyocytes, they are waiting for their turn all the life कि मेरे को चांस मिल जाए, and I enter the menstrual cycle. मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल में जाने वाला, जो मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल में जाता है, जो प्राइमरी oocyte मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल में पहुंच जाता है, that resumes the prophase 1 और डिप्लोटीन के बाद it starts its division, और वो बन जाता है secondary oocyte, एक secondary oocyte. So this is primary oocyte, वो बन जाएगा secondary oocyte. So if primary is denoted by 1 degree, इसको 2 degree करो, secondary oocyte, and यहाँ पे क्या बनेगा, यहाँ पे बनेगा पोलार बॉडी, यहाँ पे बनेगा पोलार बॉडी, जैसे आपको अभी आई हैड शोन यू इन द स्लाइड। तो एक पोलार बॉडी निकला और उसके साथ ये है सेकेंडरी oocyte, ये है सेकेंडरी oocyte. नाउ दिस सेकेंडरी oocyte नाउ एज पर द ऑर्डर इट शुड अंडरगो meiosis 2, ये meiosis 1 है, it should undergo meiosis 2 नहीं, लेकिन ये भी अरेस्ट हो जाता है, दिस इज ऑल्सो अरेस्टेड। इसके बाद ये इसका डेवलपमेंट अरेस्ट हो जाता है एट व्हाट स्टेज, एट द मेटाफेज 2, मतलब this enters the prophase, but it is arrested at which stage? I am writing in this color, so it is arrested at मेटाफेज 2। समझ में आया? तो 2 बार अरेस्ट हुआ, पहली बार प्रोफेज 1 में meiosis 1, and the second time metaphase 2, metaphase 2. So 2 times, and at this stage it is released from the female's body at the time of ovulation. और बाकी के stages is completed, I mean it becomes an ovum only at the time of fertilization, समझ में आई बात? So dictate oocyte, where is the dictate oocyte? Here is the dictate dictate oocyte. This is the dictate oocyte. This is the dictate oocyte. ये जो dictate oocyte है, whose development is arrested in the diplotin stage or prophase 1, ये it resumes meiosis just prior to resumes meiosis just prior to ovulation. And again is arrested at, but again arrested at which stage? Metaphase 2. At metaphase 2, and now it is called, yes, it is called secondary oocyte. ठीक है, तो ये तो हो गए stages. So numbers should be on your tips, everyone. Numbers should be on your tips. 20 weeks में कितना, birth में कितना, puberty में कितना, ठीक है. ओगोनिया बना, प्राइमरी oocyte बना, पहला अरेस्ट स्टेज, फिर सेकेंड स्टेज जिसपे वो अरेस्टेड है. ठीक है, यहां तक आई थिंक देयर इज नो डाउट. नाउ अब आपको एक कंफ्यूजन हो रहा होगा कि where are the follicles and what stage what follicle is present. All right, ये हो रहा है ना डाउट आपको कि कौन से स्टेज में कौन सा follicle है, and how do we correlate which follicle which oocyte is present. ये डाउट हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है? यहां तक नो प्रॉब्लम. ऑल राइट, ये बेसिक चीज है, ये समझ में आ गई. अब हम इस देखते हैं कि फॉलिकल्स का क्या हुआ, फॉलिकल्स कैसे बने और क्या हुआ एग्जैक्टली. तो देखो, where we had started with, we started with, मतलब पहले ओगोनिया थे. देखो सबसे पहले क्या था, यू हैड ओगोनिया. ये ओगोनिया है, ये माइटोसिस से डिवाइड कर रहा था. ये फीटल स्टेज में ही हो रहा है. ठीक है, ये माइटोसिस से डिवाइड किया. दिस इज ओगोनिया व्हिच इज डिवाइडिंग. अब ये जो ओगोनिया है, this ogonia gets surrounded by granulosa cells, and it is called primordial follicle, ये तो ओगोनिया था. This is primordial follicle. तो समझ में आया, when the oogonia gets surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells, it is called primordial cells. अब primordial cells में क्या हुआ, what happened in the primordial cells? यहां तक primordial cells were formed during puberty. यहां से these were, so ये oogonia, ये primordial cells. So at birth the female had primordial cells, और primordial cells में फिर the primordial cells become bigger in size, and the granulosa cells, they divide. अंदर क्या है, अंदर कौन सा oocyte है, ये कौन सा है, ये ओगोनियम ही है. अभी क्या है, ये ओगोनियम है. यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? सो दिस इज, देखो ये वाला जो है ये ओगोनियम है. ओगोनियम ने बनाया ये प्राइमरी, दिस इज प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट, सॉरी प्राइमरी oocyte. ग्रोथ के बाद दिस वाज प्राइमरी oocyte. what happens to the primary oocyte? ये primary oocyte है, and this is called a primordial cell. So at birth, these are all primary oocytes arrested at the diplotin stage. ये next stage में जब primary follicle बनेंगे, this is primordial follicle. This is primordial follicle. Now what happens? They further increase in size. They further increase in size. And what is this? इसके अंदर क्या है? Primary oocyte ही है. Primary oocyte ही है. बस granulosa cells, they have divided. And what stage of the follicle it is? What stage of the follicle it is? Primordial follicle के बाद this is primary follicle. देख रहे हो? प्राइमरी फॉलिकल के अंदर क्या होता है? प्राइमरी फॉलिकल के अंदर धीरे धीरे एक कैविटी डेवलप होने लगती है, एंड दिस इज योर, सो दिस इज ओगोनियम, दिस इज प्राइमरी oocyte. अगेन दिस इज प्राइमरी oocyte. फिर प्राइमरी oocyte, this structure develops into मतलब इसमें एक कैविटी आ जाती है, ग्रैनुलोसा सेल्स अरेंज हो जाएंगे एंड अ कैविटी अपीयर्स, एंट्रम, एंड यू डेवलप zona pellucida and the thecal layer slowly. अब मैं एक ही बना रही हूं, ठीक है? फिर ये स्ट्रक्चर से अब यहां से शुरू होता है. So this is before birth, fetal stage, at birth, then from birth to puberty, then at puberty, what happens? The primary oocyte which is inside, it completes its meiosis 1. And you get a structure like this. That means you will get a secondary oocyte. Now meiosis 1 को complete हो गया. This is a stage after puberty. This is before birth, after birth, and puberty has reached. तो puberty के बाद ये सारा development start होता है. So these were dictate oocytes. सब में अंदर था primary oocyte. देखो अभी तक primary oocyte ही है, primary oocyte है. This is primary oocyte. Now, primary oocyte, primary follicle. Even secondary follicle has primary oocyte. Now when the meiosis 1 is complete, you will call it as secondary oocyte. So secondary oocyte will have this ooplasm, then zona pellucida, then all these corona radiata and all these cells. You know, it will take that full form. Antrum is going to become deeper, and the thecal layer. So thecal, only one layer first appears. Then you have the theca externa and theca interna. So this is the thecal layer. This is corona radiata. This is zona pellucida, and this is your secondary oocyte. So this is which follicle? This is which follicle? This is tertiary follicle. Primary, secondary follicle, and this is tertiary follicle. And tertiary follicle, finally, when it develops all the thecal layers and is totally complete, so Graafian follicle is the final mature follicle which bears the secondary oocyte. So देखो, this is before birth, this is fetal stage, this is fetal stage, this is at birth, this is puberty. So यहाँ से 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles which are dictate follicles. So ये क्या है? 1 degree है. This is primary oocyte. This is primary oocyte. They are waiting, and when they get their chance, after puberty, when the hormones are released, when they get their chance, तो क्या हो जाता है, वो सेकेंडरी फॉलिकल बन जाते हैं. सेकेंडरी फॉलिकल के अंदर तो प्राइमरी oocyte ही है. प्राइमरी oocyte का जब सिलेक्शन हो जाता है फॉर द मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल, सपोज ये वाला सेलेक्ट हुआ है इसमें से, so this undergoes meiosis 1. meiosis 1 complete होने लगता है उसका, and this now becomes secondary oocyte. So secondary oocyte will be there in the tertiary follicle and the Graafian follicle. The tertiary follicle and the Graafian follicle. ये बात समझ में आई आपको? If I ask you a question that secondary oocyte is present in which follicles, what answer will you give me? Not secondary follicle, no, tertiary. हाँ, tertiary as well as Graafian. Tertiary as well as Graafian. So देखो एक बार फिर से रिवाइज कर लेते हैं. Oogonium divides by mitosis, increases its number. Oogonium divides by mitosis, increases its number. And then and slowly what happens? The oogonium becomes primary oocyte, because after mitosis it is called primary oocyte, and then it gets surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells. It gets surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells. ठीक है, पर उसके अंदर क्या है? उसके अंदर तो प्राइमरी oocyte है. तो this is primordial follicle. So this is primordial follicle. At birth फीमेल की बॉडी में primordial follicle रहता है. Even before birth भी यही स्टेज रहेगा धीरे धीरे. Now after birth she is born with primordial follicles. Now what happens to the primordial follicles? What happens to the primordial follicles? Now from 2 million they become 60,000 to 80,000. They are lost in follicular atresia. सारे के सारे they are not retained. So the granulosa cells, they start dividing, and primary follicle tries to enter meiosis but is arrested at diplotin stage. तो इस stage पे at puberty, इस stage पे at puberty there are 60,000 to 80,000 dictate primary follicles are waiting for their chance to come so that they can enter the menstrual cycle. अब menstrual cycle, अब मान लो ये वाला select हो गया है. Suppose this is selected. उसमें से भी I told you ना 60,000 to 80,000 में से कितने select होते हैं? Only 400 to 450. तो वो जो select हुए हैं, when they go to the next cycle, that means अब इसका meiosis 1 complete होगा. While this is still a secondary follicle where the granulosa cells start arranging themselves, developing a fluid-filled cavity, zona pellucida starts appearing, and the thecal layers start appearing. But you will not see clear-cut theca externa, theca interna. Meiosis 1 is complete, and then tertiary follicle is formed. So tertiary follicle bears secondary oocyte, and all these layers, zona pellucida, the cavity widens and theca layers appear. Finally, you have the Graafian follicle stage. जिसमें भी secondary oocyte है, but all the layers are properly developed. So order में if you go, you have the secondary oocyte, you have the zona pellucida, you have corona radiata, you have this cavity which is antrum, you have membrana granulosa, which are again a layer of granulosa cells, you have the basement membrane, you have the theca interna, which is vascular in nature, and which has the binding sites for LH hormone, and on the outside you have the theca externa, which does not have blood vessels. Why it is arrested at the metaphase 2? Because it does not have centrioles. It does not have centrioles, and centrioles are donated by the sperms. So this secondary oocyte goes to the, after being released from the ovary, goes to the, travels in the oviduct, waits for the sperm. If the sperm manages to come during that time, the head of the sperm fuses and the centrioles move inside. मतलब ये जो centriole इसके जाते हैं ना, suppose this is suppose the secondary oocyte. This is suppose the secondary oocyte, and here is the sperm. Okay. So at the time of fertilization, ये अपने centriole दे देता है, and then the secondary oocyte divides, and forms the ovum and releases the second polar body. You understanding? So this development takes place at the time of fertilization, which I'm going to tell you again. Yes, tertiary follicle, and then it finally forms the Graafian follicle. Some books give tertiary, I mean directly after secondary they give tertiary, but we do have a tertiary stage. अगर equal cytokinesis होता, अगर equal cytokinesis होता, so as a result of meiosis, you would always get 4 ovums or 4 secondary oocyte जो बाद में ovum बन जाते. और suppose वो चारों के चारों fertilize हो जाते, so will the uterus, is the uterus so much equipped to bear the weight of all these fertilized secondary oocytes? No. और वैसे भी during the course of evolution हमारे uterus का position कैसा है, we have developed bipedal locomotion. Bipedal locomotion में हम straight हो गए, we walk on 2 legs. तो हमारा uterus भी जो है it cannot bear, वो successfully एक fetus का load bear कर सकता है. So we have this, in the course of evolution, हमारा reproductive cycle बड़ा हो गया है. Like every year, a female human being can give rise to the birth of a baby. लेकिन successfully एक uterus में एक time में एक ही fetus अच्छे से develop कर सकता है. Yes, of course, twins जरूर होते हैं, identical fraternal twins. आपने सुना होगा. What happens is, अगर एक ही ओवरी से एक ही टाइम पे 2 सेकेंडरी oocyte निकले, और from the 2 ovaries, right and left ovary, दोनों ने secondary oocyte release किया and they are fertilized by 2 different sperms, then that time you get twins. You are understanding? But again, that becomes risky, and miscarriages के बहुत instances होते हैं, because the entire fetal life, the fetus has to stay inside the uterus or the womb of the mother. So to sustain that, nature ने ऐसा ही process बनाया है कि the cytoplasmic division is unequal, so that only one secondary oocyte develops और दूसरा वाला polar body होता है जो कि degenerate हो जाता है. Imagine सब हो जाते तो भीड़ लग जाती ओवरी में. You understanding? पर ऐसा होता नहीं. And follicular atresia का भी यही main मकसद है कि वो it keeps, वो मारता जाता है follicles को, वो मारता जाता है follicles को. Because अगर follicles मरेंगे नहीं, so the ovary is going to be overloaded with follicles. और अगर वो सारे के सारे, if they start maturing into Graafian follicle, तो देखो start होता है जैसे 15 follicles ऐसे रहते हैं ना, उनसे start होता है, 15-16 follicle है वो. This entire cycle takes place. Menstrual cycle में यही तो होता है, पूरा cycle ऐसे होता है. I'm going to just tell you in short the menstrual cycle कैसे होता है. menstrual cycle, ये सारे events menstrual cycle में होते हैं, मतलब यहाँ से start होके पूरा यहाँ तक. I'll tell you. See what happens in a menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle roughly 4 phases में होता है. Menstrual cycle is a cycle which is very important. If that cycle does not take place, a female cannot get pregnant. Okay, so oogenesis के जो कुछ events है कैसे होते हैं वो देखो. I will just make a small series of events to explain you. There are 2 organs in which changes are taking place. Changes are taking place in the ovary, changes are taking place in the uterus. So you know what happens? अगर एक 28 days cycle है, जरूरी नहीं है हर female का cycle, menstrual cycle will be 28 days. It could be 35 days also, it could be 40 days also, depends. But standard अगर लो 28 days का है, so उसका ovulation होगा on the, अगर ये ovulation बनाते हैं, so ovulation will be which day? So you start from the first day to the 14th day. So this is the 14th day where the ovulation, we are considering a 28-day cycle. 28-day menstrual cycle, if you consider. So 14th day पे ovulation takes place and it's a 28-day cycle. All right. So ओवरी के अंदर फर्स्ट टू 14th जो फेज है ना, उसको फॉलिकुलर फेज बोलते हैं, जब फॉलिकल्स का डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है. दैट आई हैड शोन यू. और उसके बाद के जो फेजेस हैं उनको ल्यूटियल फेजेस बोलते हैं. व्हाट डू वी कॉल ल्यूटियल फेजेस? बिकॉज यहाँ पे कॉर्पस ल्यूटियम का डेवलपमेंट होता है. अब देख लेते हैं. नाउ दिस इज विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू दी ओवरी. ओवरी में फॉलिकुलर फेजेस, ओवरी के अंदर की बात कर रहे हैं. Follicular phases when the follicles develop, luteal phases when the corpus luteum develops. तो देखो हर menstrual cycle में I told you ना, वो कितने वेट कर रहे हैं 60,000 to 80,000 में से कितने सेलेक्ट हुए? 400 to 500 वालों, 400 to 450 वालों की बात हो रही है. ये कुछ follicles, these are selected. Now these develop and उसमें से कोई dominant follicle. Now this, on the first day of the menstrual cycle in the ovary, what happens? Follicles start developing and उसमें से कोई dominant follicle, वो जो tertiary follicle बना है ना, suppose ये primordial, primary, secondary, tertiary बन गया. This tertiary has now become a Graafian follicle and this Graafian follicle ruptures. You know when? On the 14th day, under the influence of the LH hormone, under the influence of the LH hormone. So LH का एक surge आता है. When the LH concentration, जैसे ये अगर LH का concentration है, so when the follicle started developing, LH का concentration धीरे धीरे increase होता है and finally on the 14th day it reaches a surge. This is called LH surge. और जब LH का surge आता है, जब LH का surge मतलब high concentration आता है, then the Graafian follicle. This is the dominating follicle, मतलब which enters the menstrual cycle. सारे थोड़ी enter करते हैं, जो enter करता है उसको dominating बोला मैंने, DF. And this is Graafian follicle. So Graafian follicle ruptures and releases the this is your secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte बन गया and what is left gets transformed into yellow body. No, I told you, into yellow body. This is corpus luteum. That's why it is called, it is yellow in color because of lutein protein and phycobilin and carotene. So it is yellow in color because of the yellow pigment, carotene and okay. So because of this, it is called yellow body, and this yellow body is called corpus luteum. Therefore, this stage from 14th to 28th is called the luteal phase. अब इस corpus luteum का fate होता है. If pregnancy takes place, it continues development. If pregnancy does not take place, it is going to degenerate. All right. So this is in short what happens in the ovary. What happens in the ovary? Just correct the spelling of this. All right. अब उसी को, इसी साइकिल को, इसी 1 to 28 day span में what is happening inside the uterus? What is happening inside the uterus? Uterine lining जो thick थी, uterine lining जो thick थी, first to 3 days में वो menstrual process होता है, menstrual flow होता है, ठीक है, first to 3 days में, तो उसको बोलते हैं menstrual phase. उसके बाद follicles जो टूट जाते हैं वो बनना शुरू हो जाते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं proliferative phase. So this is menstrual phase. जब वो टूटता है, it starts over here, first to 3 days, first to 4 days, then third to 14 day, किसी में 4 to 14 days is the proliferative phase. ठीक है, जब वो uterine lining mend होती है. And then 14 to 28 day is called the secretory phase, when the uterus starts secreting substances. All right. So uterus में what phases take place? Menstrual phase takes place, proliferative phase takes place, and secretory phase takes place. मतलब 14 to 28 days. And ovary में at that time, follicular phase and luteal phase takes place. So we are going to continue this menstrual cycle next class. इतना तक आपको कुछ clear हुआ? Did you understand? yolk sac is found in the embryonic stage and yolk sac में से ही निकलते हैं germ cells and they migrate to the gonads. I will teach you yolk sac जब हम development करेंगे ना, gestation period, when we will start with gastrulation and all these things, then I will teach you where the yolk sac is and what it develops into, what happens to the yolk sac and all that. Till here it is clear to you? Oogenesis we have completed. We have compared it with spermatogenesis, and then we have switched over to the various stages in the reproductive cycle of a female.